What is up, guys? Today we're gonna talk about is the bear market over for Bitcoin. Now, if you go on Twitter, you go on everywhere, everybody's like claiming, "Oh, the bottom is in," and whatnot. Nobody knows until after the fact. Let's just like start with that. Okay. Now with how Bitcoin is acting right now, and with the current news, like it's really all dependent on oil. If oil spikes to like 150, 160, it's recessionary, so risk assets are going to go down. Everything's going to go down, you know. So like if we even like try to map the correlation between Bitcoin and oil, we're going to probably like find some alpha. But like let's start with Bitcoin right now. All right. So Bitcoin has really been just in a range, it's been it's been in a range. Okay, it's been like this is the bottom of the range, this is the top of the range. Okay. This is on a weekly basis. All right. Now if we look on an RSI perspective, let's start with the RSI. Okay, so you can really see here, really the RSI is bottomed out, right? It's at 27. So anybody who bought at the RSI on the weekly when it's at 26, between 24 and 26, they've never regretted. Have you really regretted like buying Bitcoin at 17K and waiting it out till 120 or whatever? Like even now, you're still good. So I really do believe like every time the RSI like reaches 29 does not mean like it's actual the bottom, but it means like the bottom is close. Okay. So I would say like maybe like a bullish divergence like last time in the cycle. Like maybe that's what we're waiting for. Like maybe like I think people are just like eager for like just a pump out of here. And I don't think that's gonna happen. I think what's gonna happen is like you're gonna like just keep on chopping. Then you're gonna have a capitulatory wick, okay, just below 60K, okay, and maybe that could maybe like just like correspond with a lower high or a higher high on the RSI with a bullish divergence here and a bullish divergence here. So when that happens, that's probably the bottom. Like when everybody's like probably like here, oh shit, we're going to like 40K. Same thing has happened here. Like everybody was like super bearish when Bitcoin hit like 15K. Everybody was calling for 5K Bitcoin. But the thing is, these things, bottoms takes time, as well as tops. Like how much time we took just to top. Like for us to top, we basically ranged for almost a year. So it just makes sense here from a like from a like just a time based. Like it takes time for this stuff. So we're only like in this range. We've been only like how long we've been in this range? We've been for like almost 56 days. How much was this range? This is a range. So let's go back to 2022. In 2022, when you started your initial range low to your initial range high, okay, how much time did it take you to go out of this range? So it took you out exactly just to close outside 273 days. Where does this put us right now? If you put 273 days, 273 days puts us around November. Now it could be like earlier, it could be later. I really don't care, like how long it takes, but the bottom cycle is probably gonna take like something like that. So we left and closed above like at the 273rd day, like same thing here. I think that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go to the range high, we're gonna go to the range low. Maybe we stay for like how long could we stay here? Maybe we could even like wick down, stay down, and then go up, and then go down, and then like finally go up. But it's gonna take some time, guys. That's for Bitcoin. As for ETH is a different story. Like when I look at ETH, let me close this. The RSI is really not that bottomed, you know. So it tells me that there is more downside for ETH, to be honest. Like, let's remove this here. Like, probably more downside if I had to ask, like on a weekly basis, there's probably more downside. So that means like maybe perhaps Bitcoin goes down to like 50K. As you can see, like there's a channel here. You see this channel? I'm gonna show you this later, guys. So let's go back to the original chart. You have a CME gap. Like, by the way, people talk about CME gaps, but CME gaps in bear markets don't get filled. Like, you had a CMA gap like right here, never got filled. You know, we just went down. Never got filled, just went down. Then you had CME gap right here, which got filled. That's the start of the bull market. When you see the CME gaps on the upside getting filled, that's like the retest of this is usually the and there's another signal too. So the other signal is like your bull market support, man. Whenever you're above it and you stay above it for a considerable amount of time, like right here, so you went above it, you tested it and you just kept going up, that's your bull market signal. Right now it's too early for that. We're still like I would say like we still have some time. You can even tell like people really like just like to complicate things. Like the wicks were taken on, like look how you've taken these wicks. On the upside, you've always like taken the wicks, you know, like even here, you've taken the wick, you know. On the upside, this is what happens. You take like it's the other side. See, other side. Even here, other side. See, so you still need to, like, in my opinion, okay, not financial advice, still need to go down, up, and then when you have your first like wick to take, like right here, so look at how you took the wick here. So this wick right here, you took it out, and you took it out, and then you bounced up. You know, people often compare, like say, oh, you never take these wicks or not, but like this wick took the actual initial one. Like if you look at, you pull the range here, okay, you pull the range. Okay, you took that wick and then your range expands up, you know, and this part becomes part of your range. This wick becomes part of that range that originally took another wick. And technically speaking, you can say that this is a PO3, you know. So like you had a range here. This is how you could look at it. You had a range here, okay. Then you had your PO3, okay. You had a PO3, and then you bounced right back up, just like, you know. So this is what happens usually as the bottom, a PO3 bottom, you know. Something I could see something like that. Like we could stay here for a bit, you know, then PO3, then boom, out. PO3s are manipulative, guys, but they're very strong. The reaction is always strong. Like you can see, like boom, you go up, boom, you go up, you know. Many examples. Like you're not even under the 200 week, and people are like saying, oh, Tau is going up, oh, this altcoin. There's always a narrative. Like over here, the narrative was privacy. Here, memes. Here you had the we're going to 200K, you know, and like boom, it just slammed it down. Over here, it's AI. So see, like they're masking the bear market with bulls in altcoins, which don't last that long, you know. By the time you see it, it's probably like the top. So if we look at Tau, for example, where is Tau? Look at Tau. Okay, could easily be like, let's like it could easily just go back to the demand right here. You even have an FFG right here. Like you have like you could easily just, while Bitcoin is going, like while Bitcoin is going down, you could do like a retest here and then your actual bull market. Because like it or not, guys, altcoins do not go up unless Bitcoin is in price discovery, or unless Bitcoin is going up. Like, let's take an example here with Tau. Okay, here is Tau. We can put Bitcoin here. See? Okay. So when did Tau go up to 760? Let's see. Do you see this? Look, here's my indicator. So Tau started its run when Bitcoin started going into price discovery. And then after that, when Bitcoin started ranging, it just made lower lows while Bitcoin made higher highs. So it just gives to show you that when Bitcoin starts actually price discovery, then this is where actually like the bull run. When like you see like this started to happen, then you're gonna like see Tau go up. Until then, nothing is gonna go up with like you're gonna have like these like small 200%, 100% pump, whatever. Oh, they make you feel like you missed the boat, and then you buy, and then they just like freaking put it down on you. Like if I had to guess, this is what this is. I might be wrong, guys, for Tau. I don't know, but I really think it's something like this. You see, you have your ARK, you're leaving liquidity. You know, you're leaving liquidity, and then once Bitcoin starts actually price discovering, and like it's gonna go breakout. Maybe it's gonna feel like this week until like 1,200, and then people here were gonna be like, "Oh, we're breaking out," and then they do this. And then they just shrug everybody. They're always gonna do this. Like, it's shit coins, guys. It's not like, unless you see like actual use, you know, then you're gonna actually like might be like a really good top here, like 1,400, you know, and then like boom, and then like I've seen this somewhere. I've seen something similar like that. But yeah, that's it, guys. Make sure to follow, make sure to like, make sure to comment what do you want to see, and hopefully, guys, I can benefit you by not getting trapped into what CT is doing. Take care.